Hi, everybody. Hi, it's Attorney Celeste here. And today we are going to again start with current events because, current events affect your legal and financial rights. In pandemic news, COVID 19, the highly contagious virus, is having a big impact worldwide. Today, there are almost 260,000 confirmed cases in the United States. Yesterday, there are around 230,000. And so that's double Italy's amount of around 120,000 and Spain's as well, which is the same, around 118,000 confirmed cases. According to the New York Times, there are more than half of humanity is under stay indoors orders from the government. So these lockdown orders or quarantine orders have people inside and unable to work in many cases. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said he would nationalize, in state, of course, in the state of New York, that he would nationalize the medical sector, which in many cases is part of the private sector. In the economy, according to Fox News Business, several sectors have lost tens or hundreds of thousands of jobs, including dentists and physicians' office, leisure and hospitality. We're looking at restaurants, hotels, food services, drinking places like bars, transit and ground transportation, construction, and manufacturing. So we're going to see quite a loss in those sectors until we have some recovery in the economy. According to The Hill, the Asian Development Bank said on Friday that the pandemic could cost the economy up to $4.1 trillion. According to Yahoo Finance, Bank of America Global Research Unit believes that there is going to be a much broader and downward spiraling economic downturn. It could be the worst in history, basically. So, Bank of America predicts that around 20 million people will lose their jobs from July to September or through September. It also analyzed the spending of its customers and revealed that there's been around 40% in spending downturns. So people are not spending as much, almost half, probably because of being off work or due to fears of the coronavirus contracting it at a store. So let's move on a little bit. According to USA Today Ipsos polling, around 80% of respondents said that they want paid sick leave legislation passed. So they want their government representatives to pass something that will help them during this time financially. Around 50% of respondents said that they want to stop flights in the United States. 72% believe that the government should focus on saving lives as opposed to merely saving the economy. According to Forbes and internationally, India's economy will see a household spending downturn, and one economist has stated that it is likely going to result in an investment collapse. In Chicago, the Chicago Times stated that there were 16 COVID-19 deaths yesterday and 715 added COVID-19 cases. The city of Chicago is closed until the end of April, so April 30th, and there are currently around 8,000 cases confirmed in the state of Illinois. Okay. So now we're going to turn to a topic based on the services we provide. So right now we're going to look at COVID-19 dating and relationships. So, and this is based on family law or protection orders. So, I mean, obviously it can be hard having a personal relationship or family, especially when we are dependent on someone or we love somebody, which is another type of dependency, right? If you are forced to be at home more than usual, that can cause a strain on the relationship, or it can make you closer, depending on who you are. So just be aware of that. Being in close spaces can make things more strained or tensed. And with COVID-19 stay indoor orders, there has been a spike in domestic violence cases or domestic abuse cases. In Illinois, domestic abuse includes hitting, choking, threatening, harassing. So even if you're not touching someone, harassing them, interfering with their personal liberty. And this person would be a family member or someone who is a household member, someone who lives with you. If you are having a hard time like this in your relationship, it is possible to get a restraining order. Of course, you can reach out to a law firm to help you secure that restraining order. And there are also advocates at the courthouse in the domestic violence sections, which will help people or who help people secure certain orders of protection against a household member. So just know that the courts are open if you are suffering through this. And I know that it can be hard finding a reason to leave the house, but this is an essential reason. And, you know, you just have to do what you have to do to protect yourself and your family, especially your physical self and mental state. Um, and also, I just wanted people to know that the Illinois Confidential Domestic Violence Hotline is open. Again, it's confidential. They're not going to spread your information. And the number for that is 1-877-863-6338. So now I'm going to move on to open office hours. Please feel free to call in, text, chat, contact me while I work my cases, and I will answer questions that I receive. So any questions that I receive today, I'll answer them tomorrow. And then after all of this, I'll sign off. So the question that I received yesterday is, I'm out of work. How do I make money during the COVID-19 shutdown? And practically speaking, there are several resources out there, both at the federal and state level, even at the city level in Chicago. So the federal government will send checks to people who filed their taxes over the past 2 years. So we're looking at 2018, 2019. And the max amount that they're going to get from the federal government as of right now is $1,200. So that's $1,200. And that's going to be distributed over the next couple of months, or next few months. I'm hearing things as late as September or October. So just prepare for that. I have noticed that there are some essential service and medical jobs that have been posted online. So if you're able to take on some of these jobs, or if you are feeling adventurous and or just want to help people and are willing to put yourself in harm's way to do it, there are jobs available for people. People who do choose this option, I want you to know that I personally respect you, and I thank you very much for helping people during this medical and economic and emotional downturn. You're keeping America alive, and I think that everyone should know that and respect you. And hi, thank you for joining. So let's see. And another thing to keep in mind is a lot of people are filing for unemployment. I know that it's really difficult, and unemployment laws can be a little complicated, but for many people, you know, there's no harm in trying or giving it a shot. As I reported yesterday, a lot of people have called in multiple times to unemployment, and they were having a difficult time getting through. So just prepare yourself for that long call or calling multiple times to get through to an agent. And with that said, we're going to go off. We do go live during our open office hours every day. You can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or you can start an account at thecelestefirm.com. It's a free account, and we have free resources for people out here in Illinois, Chicago, and surrounding communities. My direct line is 708-629-1707. And I really hope that you and your family take care and do everything that's possible to stay safe during this time. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.